Hello, everybody. This is Zaxter99, Dallas Cowboys fan here. Been a Cowboys fan since I was 6 years old. Love the Dallas Cowboys through and through throughout the years. But I'm about sick and tired of Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that right after this.
Party like it's Zaxter 99.
Welcome back, everybody. So, last Tuesday, as a matter of fact, Jerry Jones cut running back Joseph Randle, who showed a lot of talent, and we know last year he had a problem where he, stole some cologne and underwear from a Dillard's in the mall, and he was talked to about that, and then last February after the season, he had an incident in Wichita, Kansas, where he basically got in a fight with his girlfriend, Dahlia Jacobs is what the word is, and they were fighting about their 2-year-old son, evidently, but he was cited with marijuana possession, a drug charge that was later dropped, and also there was allegations that at some point Joseph Randle pointed a gun at his girlfriend and her friend. Didn't shoot him, but those charges were later dropped as well due to a lack of evidence. So Joseph Randle has a little bit of a problem, shows some level of talent in the NFL, and Jerry Jones quotes that he's not mentally stable, they're worried about his mental well-being, and they cut Joseph Randle, who has now today been given a 4-week suspension by the NFL. So that means that he's not with a team right now. Whenever he signs with a team, that 4-week suspension will start at that point. It doesn't start now. It's not like a team can wait until the 4-week suspension is done and then pick him up next season. If he doesn't get picked up this season, let's say the Colts pick him up next season or whatever in the offseason. Well, the next season he would have a 4-game suspension with the Colts. Just giving you an example. So that suspension wouldn't start until he's picked up. But here's a guy that the Cowboys say they're worried about his mental well-being, and the Cowboys cut this guy, a young kid who obviously needs help. Dallas cuts him. And then, what do the Cowboys do? Last week, Jerry Jones goes on record after Deadspin releases the first public pictures of what Greg Hardy did to Nicole Holder. Now, we have tons of pictures, and I will have links to both of these articles down below in the description if you guys want to look these over. But it tells a story about how Nicole Holder was barefoot and frightened, walking as fast as she could through the darkness, and the moment she saw the cop, she ran, she headed away, and she's headed away from Greg Hardy. She runs into a cop and basically tells the cop that minutes earlier, Greg Hardy had thrown her against the tile bathroom wall, tossed her on a futon covered with assault rifles, and choked her until she told him, "Kill me so I don't have to." So Greg Hardy is a guy that beat a woman almost to death. You can look at these pictures yourself and make that kind of, it's obvious. Okay, right here it talks about how Deadspin obtained hundreds of pages of records and almost 50 pictures of Nicole Holder. All kinds of bruises all over her body, her back, her arms, her legs, her chin, her neck. And Greg Hardy won't talk about it. Greg Hardy won't talk about what happened. There's really no evidence to go on, no video, unlike the Ray Rice situation. But Jerry Jones, the Cowboys' billionaire owner, has called Greg Hardy a real leader who has respect from all his teammates and inspires America's team. So it's obvious that Jerry Jones, when he sees enough talent to help him win a game, to help Jerry Jones make more money, to help him win games, he doesn't care what in the living hell somebody does off the field. As long as, they've served their time, whatever, he doesn't care. Bring them in. Bring in any thugs. Bring in murderers. Bring in somebody that will actually assault a woman less than half his size. He doesn't care. As long as he thinks it's going to help him win. What in the hell is Jerry Jones thinking? A young kid with Joseph Randle, who shows a lot of talent on the field, has a few much smaller issues, marijuana, stealing some cologne and underwear, and having a fight with his girlfriend in which he supposedly maybe held a gun to her head. He didn't do anything to her. He gets released. But Greg Hardy, they bring him in after he had been released after the severe assault on Nicole Holder. And Jerry Jones says he's a great guy. He needs a second chance. And he made a statement after these photos were released saying, we are behind Greg Hardy. We are going to give him a second chance. We believe in second chances. Is there ever a reason for a guy to do this kind of damage to a woman? Ever. And get the opportunity to play on America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, as a star on the field, to be admired and respected and looked up at by our children growing up. Our children are seeing this guy play on their TV set for the Dallas Cowboys, a guy that we know has physically beaten a weaker, smaller woman. And we are telling our kids that watch football every single week that, hey, that's okay. As long as you got skills, you're good. We're going to give you millions of dollars. We're going to make you a superstar. And we're going to praise you and respect you and tell you how great you are to the whole world. Meanwhile, a guy who smokes a little pot and steals some underwear, and obviously, which they've admitted needs help, they cut. This is almost enough to make me sick as a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I'm almost to the point of completely dropping my, what is it now, more than 36 years I've loved the Dallas Cowboys. I'm about ready to start hating my Dallas Cowboys because of Jerry Jones and his decision-making of respecting a woman beater. You don't hit a woman, period. You certainly don't hit a woman to the degree of what Greg Hardy did to Nicole Holder here, leaving all this evidence, choking her to death. And then how can you excuse yourself for letting Joseph Randle go because of smoking some pot and stealing some underwear last year? Oh, he has mental issues. But Greg Hardy doesn't? What in the hell is wrong with Jerry Jones, and what in the hell is wrong with every Cowboys fan for accepting this? I want to know what you guys think. This is Zaxter99. I am furious about this. And like I said, I don't know if I'm even a Cowboys fan anymore at this point. This has nothing to do with the Cowboys losing 6 games in a row. I love a lot of guys in the Dallas Cowboys. I love the hell out of Tony Romo. That's a respectable guy. No love for me goes higher than my love for Jason Witten. That guy is one hell of a guy. He's never been in trouble. He hasn't missed games. That guy is one tough dude and plays his heart out for his team, the Dallas Cowboys. So there are some very admirable guys on the Dallas Cowboys, such as Jason Witten, who I have the highest respect for. He has a family. He has kids. He goes out there and plays his heart out week in and week out. So I love guys like Jason Witten. But a thug like Greg Hardy, who's done this to a woman, yeah, I think we all know what needs to happen to Greg Hardy, and it certainly isn't playing on America's team every week as a superstar in the NFL. I want to know what you guys have to say. This is Zaxter99. If you're watching this video, I don't care if you're a subscriber or whatever. I'd like to know what you guys have to think about the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones caring nothing about what a guy does off the field. As long as it can help him win a game, he's all for it. He's going to pay the guy mega millions of dollars and respect him and praise him on the media, even after photos like this come out. Again, links to these articles will be down below in my description. But more importantly, I want you guys to go ahead and rate my video, rate my rage at my own favorite team of 36 plus years, Jerry Jones. I am furious. And It's beyond words how furious I am at Jerry Jones. I want to know what you guys have to say. Be sure you put your comments down below. I want to read those. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxter99. Take care, everybody. And any of you guys out there that have ever hit a woman, there's no excuse. There's simply no excuse. You should feel that kind of shame as you see in Greg Hardy's face. It looks right there. That looks like a shameful face. That's exactly how you should feel for ever hitting a woman. I don't care what the reason is. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Zaxter99. Take care.